Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to construct this image. It's actually a composite of two photographs. But before I get started, I'm just going to show you something in YouTube. I've had a couple of people say they can't hear my voice very well. If you go to my YouTube videos, or any video for that matter, what you will see is if you click the more and then you scroll down until you get to transcript and click the button that says show transcript, so you'll be able to follow along with me with the text on the screen. I just thought to show you that, so if you do have trouble, then you can always do that. Okay, so let's go back to this image. As I say, it's a composite of two photographs. I've got the one here and the one here. So what I've done now is I've been into Camera Raw, accepted the auto. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select each flower. So we'll go to select subject. So let's see how it does. Yep, that's done a pretty good job. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to select these little stamens here because I want those in as well. So I'm going to go to the quick selection tool and I'm going to select, make sure you're on plus. I'm just going to select those. And do the other one. So when you want to take away, you just click the minus. Click the plus when you want to add in. This is the only reason I don't like select subject. It always selects more than you actually want. I think that's about it. Now I'm going to select the move tool. What I'll do first is I'll make a copy of this background. So go to image and duplicate. Okay, so I've got two copies. Do that over there. Go back to my original one where I've selected. Pick up the move tool. Then I'm going to probably do it on the copy. Move that over with the mouse. Release the mouse button. Say OK. And that'll do about there. Maybe make it a tad smaller. Yeah, about there. Now we'll go to the other image. Deselect that. Go to the other image. And we want that flower. So let's try select subject. In fact, I don't think I will. I'll do it manually. Quick selection. On the plus, just select the bits that I want. And this is where it gets a bit tricky. I want that. Unfortunately, it selects all that. So click the minus and just select what you want. It's not 100% accurate. pick up the move tool again, take it across to the copy, bring it down with your mouse button and release the mouse button. Just bring it up in size a little bit. Now you need that one to go behind this flower, so I'm going to bring that underneath that way. I think that should be just about it. Makes it a little bit bigger. Right, so we'll just tidy up the flowers a little bit. So I'm going to turn that one off for the time being. Now I'm just going to go in and have a look. So you can see there's fringing around the edges. So I'm just going to go around there, put a mask on the active layer, go for the black paintbrush, opacity 100%, alter the size of your brush, and just go around the edges. If you go over by mistake, press the X on your keyboard to take it to white, and then you can brush it back in. Go back to black. You don't have to be 100% accurate. You can actually go into the petal a bit. Go around this one. I don't think the white ones need anything doing to them. It just seems to be dark mauve ones. So for now, we'll just do that as it is. And being quite quick. So we need to just mask this out here. Alter the size of your brush depending on where you want to reach. And some of this is out of focus because it was further behind the flower, but as long as you've just got the outline of it, that's all that matters. You can always zoom out to see how it looks. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? So let's just carry on and finish this one off. Just taking that fringing out, which makes it look a lot more natural. Yes, I've done that one. Put the other layer on, switch that one off. Let's just go and alter this one. Looks a bit raggedy. But that's how Select Subject does it. That's why I'm not too keen on it. So put a mask on this layer. Paintbrush, black, 100%. So let's just go and alter this one. And it's just going with the contours of the flower, going with the contours of the petals as natural as you can. And just say, if you go over, like I have done there, just press your X key and put it back in. Just keep altering the size of your brush. That should be it. Switch the layer back on. Zoom out. That looks fine. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring another copy of this background. This is why I've made a copy. So I'm going to use the move tool, hold the mouse button down, drag this across to this image. I'm going to bring the opacity down to about 50%. Put a mask on this layer. Paintbrush. And let's do 25%. Choose the size of your brush. We're on the black, so we're going to bring the flower through. And the way you can check that you've highlighted all of that is to go into your black and white mask. Let's go over it again. So that's another 25%. Maybe a little bit more. You can choose how much you do it. And highlight the stamens because that takes the viewer's eye to the centre. And I think that looks pretty good. So if we go to the original, that's not far off what the original looks like. But what I've done is I've kept all this sort of out of focus really by keeping the opacity. So if you wanted to, you could actually keep it like that. Save it. Save as. And what I'd probably do is save it as the original files. So I think I've saved it somewhere here. Yeah, that one there. I'm going to save it. Now you've got all these layers, you can switch it off. And if you like it like that, that's fine. So you can switch that off, switch that off, switch it on, switch that off. Great thing about layers. So that's really all there is to do to that image. If you wanted to put oil paint on it now, probably what you'd need to do is flatten the image. Flatten the image. Unlock the layer. Go up to filter. Oil paint. And I only do 5, 5, 0.1 and 0.0 because that gives you a nice subtle oil paint effect. So if we take it off, put it on, it's very subtle. And then what you would do is you would probably save that, say save as, and then put oil paint on the end, and that saves as yet another file. Because if you don't want the oil paint, it doesn't matter. I have had a few requests for this, so I thought I'd get down to doing it. I haven't been on YouTube for a while. So I hope that's been helpful. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.